Welcome to the 2018 SCAC Spring Media Days. I'm Rachel Given with Centenary College softball head coach Mark Suire and junior pitcher Lauren Beadle. Thanks for joining me today, guys.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having us.
Coach, you've been around the conference for a few years, and you know the competition in the league. How do you prepare your team for such tough competition each year?
Well, we know that the competition in our conference is always going to be very competitive. There are some really good programs in our conference, and even the teams at the bottom of our conference who were perennially not so good have become better. So we know that every game and every series that we go into is going to be a challenge. We know that we've got to be at the top of our game every single series in order to even have a chance to compete. But what we're worried about more than any other teams in our conference is ourselves, and trying to create a culture of genuine enthusiasm for each other and being very genuine in our concern for our teammates and trying to help each other to be the best that we can be. And we feel like if we can do that on a continual basis from week to week and throughout the season and continue to grow as a team, that those things will eventually lead us to wins and losses.
Definitely. And Lauren, what have you been working on this off-season to prepare for this upcoming season?
Not only myself, but also as a team, we've been working on helping each other. I think we have a lot of new people that came in, and each of us have different strengths. I know we have a lot of new pitchers this year. Each bring different things to the table. So part of what we're trying to do is, hey, you're better at this than me. Why don't you come over and help? And I think that's really been beneficial to us coming together as a team and working towards a common goal.
Sure. And talking about new people on the team, Coach, talk a little bit about recruiting this past year and what new faces Centenary fans will see on the field.
Yeah, we feel like that the recruiting class we brought in this year is one that both it addressed our needs on the field, and it also addressed the need for bringing in quality people into our program, because that's one of the things that we look for when we first start recruiting any student athlete is how are they going to fit into our program. Because we feel like if you're a great athlete and you just don't fit in socially and academically with our players, then there's really not a spot for you here. But we went out and we found the best quality student and athlete that we could. This was actually our biggest recruiting class since we've gone to Division III. We brought in 14 new faces this year, so we've got 28 on our roster, and 14 of them are new. So it's been a process throughout the fall and early spring to try to get those new faces assimilated with the older faces and try to become a team as quickly as possible. We feel like we've addressed every significant need that we had coming into this season. Athletically, we've done that. Whether it works out as far as being good teammates and meshing with the rest of the players is yet to be seen, but we feel like we're on a good path.
And Lauren, 14 new faces, that's a lot. As a junior, how have you been helping these new teammates transition onto the team?
Well, personally, D3 schools are big on education, so part of my role on the team is not only as a pitcher, but as an academic captain, along with two other teammates. We've been helping these new students come in and get ready to go with these new academics, and it's tougher than high school or any other college I've been to. So we're doing all that we can to help them, and we've raised our team GPA, and I'm really proud of us for that.
And Coach, who do you look to as leaders on the team this year?
As I said earlier, we're trying to promote a culture where everyone becomes a leader, and we don't really name team captains. We've got team representatives that kind of serve as liaisons between the players and the coaches. We do name academic captains because we believe that academics is huge here. Every time we recruit a player, we tell them right off the bat that what we're concerned about is that they get a degree in 4 years and they get out and they become productive members of society. And we feel like that softball is just a vehicle to get them towards that goal. So, in that respect, we do have leaders, but to be able to single out any particular 2 or 3 people as the leaders on this team, I think would do our team as a whole an injustice, because we're trying to promote leadership in every single player in our program.
Sure. And Lauren, what's one goal you personally hope to accomplish this season?
Well, personally, it's more of kind of like a team goal. So I've been here for 2 years now, and we've gone through so many practices, and I'm just really excited to come out this year. We've been working really hard. Every practice has high intensity, and I think my goal is just for us to transfer that from practice to the field, and I think we'll be in great shape for the season.
And what about you, Coach? What's one goal you hope your team accomplishes this year?
I think that by the end of the season, if we've come together as a single unit and we're more concerned with the well-being of the team than we are with individual accolades and playing time and those kinds of things, I think that great things are coming for this team. There's no doubt that we've got the athletic ability on the field every single game to be successful, but I think our whole question this year is going to be whether we can come together and utilize each person's individual skills for the betterment of the team. We've talked a whole lot in the early spring about not being focused on the things that we can't do, but rather utilizing each person's qualities that are positive for the betterment of the team. And I think if we can do that and bring out every person's abilities, then we'll have a great chance to be successful by the end of the season. So that's the goal ultimately.
That sounds like a good goal to me. Thanks so much for sitting down and talking with me, and good luck this season.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.